coronavirus, the 100-mile-per-hour fastball. I guarantee you, if you're in that batter's box and the pitcher throws a 100-mile-per-hour fastball straight at your head, you're going to end up on your butt. And that's exactly what the coronavirus has done to us. It's turned our world upside down. And at the same time, it's knocked us right on our butt. My partner, Jeff Bannon, who played 9 years of professional baseball, said, when that pitcher does that to you, the last thing you can do is let him intimidate you. You got to get back up and face that next pitch and deal with it. So what are the 100-mile-per-hour fastballs that are coming at us on a daily basis? First of all is the obvious one. Our businesses that are in the tank. We're struggling to make ends meet. We're trying to make it work. Second of all, many of us, we know someone who's got the coronavirus, and we're afraid of getting it ourselves, or we're worried about family, or maybe this person is somebody who's working with us, and that becomes a real challenge. We're frantically responding to the new tax law and trying to get all the paperwork done so that we can get in on the available cash that's been made available by the government. We're changing policies and procedures seemingly over and over again just to deal with the ever-changing work environment. And then those family issues. The family issues are always a challenge, but particularly, when you're working in your family business and you're working with family there, or you come home and you got to deal with family issues at home, and everybody's a little bit tense, it can be particularly challenging. So how do you get back up when you've been knocked down by those 100-mile-an-hour fastballs? Our clients are basically working in essential businesses, which means you're going to work, you're working with a skeletal crew, and you're making a fraction of the same profits. So what are the things you got to do? The first and foremost one is obvious. You got to minimize expenses and preserve your cash. And one of the important things in that is to express leadership. Be the first one to take a pay cut so that everybody knows that you're in this same boat with everybody else. We're all in it together. Your routine has been turned upside down. You're dealing with tyranny of the urgent, making decisions on the fly constantly to deal with the environment you're in. And that can be very frustrating. You can feel frazzled. You can feel like, I'm so busy, but I'm not getting anything done. So in order to make sure you're productive on a daily basis, take time. Prioritize the key things you got to get done and make sure each day you get those done, one day at a time. Now, remember again, your people are emotionally raw. Everybody is a little emotionally raw. So take time to ask them, how are you doing? Find out how their families are doing. That moment or two you take to do that will make a big difference. When you go home, give yourself a break. You need a little break. When you get home, maybe it's only for an hour, but shut your phone off. Focus on your family. You need them, they need you. Finally, you need rest and exercise. In order for you to be at your very best, you've got to take time to do that and to focus on your own well-being so that you can be at your best and be able to lead your people. Communicate, communicate, communicate. Because in this environment, surprises are particularly tough when people keep hearing bad news. So do everything you possibly can to communicate as well as you possibly can. Reach out and ask for God's help. We've all heard the 23rd Psalm. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. That's great news. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. That's hope. And we need hope right now. So as those 100-mile-an-hour fastballs are flying at us, how are you going to respond? Are you going to take the time and do the things you need to do each day so that you can lift up yourself and then be in a position to lift up others, and do that one day at a time?